Alrighty. Things seem to be working properly, and the funny little pre-roll ad, turn ads off for the hour, has ended. So, it is time for me to say hey, hi, hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully well. It's a Sunday. We're here to kind of just hang out on a Sunday, you know, have a good time. We're gonna be starting with some Endfield. I want to run the dailies, and I want to see what like the new survival training event thing is. We're gonna figure that one out. You know, do a little bit of that. Hopefully, I don't know how much of it is like open. I don't know if it's been like opening in days or segments or whatever. But I'm gonna be doing that. And then after that, it's not anything crazy, but I do want to basically just okay. Okay, we got the Fangyi version coming soon. Got a limited time sign-in bonus for it. Cool, thanks. I mean, there you go. I mean, supposedly, I think I've heard that stuff is coming out like next Friday. Which I guess I'll be covering it on Sunday, because Friday I'll be tackling the Kerag event. But yeah, Endfield the donuts, true. But yeah, after we do the new event stuff that you can see I still haven't even initiated, it's still yelling at me to go to the hub. Jingy Valley today. After we do that, there's basically just some water pipes in my funnily enough Jingy Valley, the outpost there. I just wanted to basically clean them up a little bit, because right now I've just got like a bunch of pipes that are kind of going in and around the place, and it's just kind of like ugly. And I was like I can probably like place 2 conduits and like fix this shit. And then I was like, why did I do that? And then I was like, it's too much of a pain in the butt now. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do it on stream on Sunday, since, you know, I'm planning on playing Endfield on Sunday anyway. Because also part of it was like, there's also potentially another copper line I could put in there, and if I want to do that, then that's gonna like need me to move like 1 or 2 like belts of things. I was like, maybe if I get inspired, maybe we'll do that, but yeah. But yeah, we'll see how that goes when we get there, basically. For now though, I'm just gonna be running some dailies, gathering my stuff. It's not a big gather day, because yesterday was my big gather day, so I don't actually have that much to do here today, which is kind of good, because it means we can do things fast. But you know, I do still gotta go through and collect all the stuff and grab like my credit and yada yada. You know how it goes. The merch from the collab was shit, but the donuts were pretty good. Fair enough. I mean, hey, if they had good donuts, that's at least something, right? Can't go wrong with a good donut. This crap. To the recycling station, okay. Which one? Looks like the closer one. Seems good. We get to fly around a little bit. That's the first part of this, is just flying around a little bit. But,
approach with caution.
yeah. Once this is done, I'm actually kind of hoping, the training has, the Arundum, of this game, listed as, like, a potential reward. And I'm hoping that maybe there's enough for me to do one more 10 pull on the Rossi banner, since I didn't get her. You know, I'm hoping, like maybe, just maybe, get a little something for that, but probably not. Why is it still yelling at me? Wait, what? Oh, I failed to pick up an Oronix yesterday, apparently. And my teammates didn't either, I guess. Thanks, guys. Just left it on the ground. Shoutouts to the Lost and Found feature, I guess. Three-hour drive wasn't for nothing. The Boston Brewhouse had a new lineup, so I got $200 worth of booze, which will hold me over for a long time. Not drive back to Boston. I mean, hey, you know what? Fair enough. That seems like a pretty good amount of booze. I mean, that's like, what, like 4, 5 bottles? I don't know, it depends on how expensive the stuff you got is. But, I mean, you know, that's not even bad. Whatever. Let's do, like, a little bit of these and a little bit of those. Normally I just do the other thing, but whatever. I clicked stuff, I'm not going back. But yeah. If you're ever in Boston, the Boston Brewhouse has a new thing where if you buy 5 packs, the 6th is free. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. I had 9 4-packs. Holy. That's pretty good. I don't often visit the Boston area, but... And by don't often, I mean I haven't actually been there. But... you know? I mean, fair enough. I mean, it sounds like... I mean, if you got 9 of them... Wait, but if you buy 5, then the 6th is free. So if you... Wouldn't you be able to get, like, 12? Alright. Is that everything here? Yeah, okay, that's everything here. You're in Canada? Wasn't it only a few days to weeks drive? Huh? Oh, you didn't know about the deal until after you got the thing? That sucks. But, I mean... Surely they at least gave you, like, one of them for free, right? Because you got 9? So... Are you a Canada man? No. I'm in New York. It's, I'm ye old US of A. It just happens that, you know, New York has a border with Canada, but we're not that close. Okay, so you did get the 1 free. I mean, that's good. Why did I get back on that? I hit the wrong button, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Cool. New York had one of the Enfield collab donut stores, I think. I would believe it. The problem with New York is everything that we get here is like in like the city, and not like, you know, the entire rest of the state. So like, you know, I don't know. I'm not about the 2-hour train ride and going down to the city just to fucking, you know, just to get lost looking for a donut shop. You know what I mean? Especially since that's just kind of expensive. But, you know, it is what it is. Do a couple of them. All of these. All of these. Okay, and most of those. And here we do these. The rest of these. All of these. And I mean, I started on these, but, you know, I wanted to make sure I didn't have the money. About half of them. Then we go here, you get the rest of these. And the rest of those. And all of these. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. And we talk to Lucky Carrot. Because we're here, we might as well. Could I do it from that menu? Yeah, absolutely. But, like, where's the fun in that? Up 600%? Holy! Making money. This price did not change. What? Oh no, it changed, it just... I've held on to them for like a week. No, that's not really in sell mode. That's not in sell mode. Meh. I'll get like maybe 110 of those, and then like a bunch of these because they're on Giga sale. That's good enough. I don't got nothing to buy from Valley 4. Imagine that. Alright. Run over here, do the recycling. But yeah. Oh, I already did that. I'm dumb. Okay. Gas in Queens? Fuck that. Nah, see, I'm with you. Like, nah, I'm good. I'll stay upstate. It's fine. Why do people do this? Why do they put easy stashes next to the what? Why? Like, what is the point of this? And why does it get so many repairs? Why do fucking 1,200 people think this is a good idea? Hello? Are you guys okay? Like, there's literally depot access right next to it. Why do you need the easy stash? I don't understand. What is the point of this? Every easy station everywhere gets an insane amount of likes. Yeah, but see, like when I see the easy stash that's like in Wu Ling by like the daily like wild growth thing, like one of these things, they're like I've seen a couple where they like put them next to like those things, right? And it's like okay, that makes sense, right? Because you want people to like come collect the stuff, and then they access your easy stash and throw them into the depot from there, and they don't have to do anything. They give it a like, bada bing, bada boom, right? That makes a lot of sense. Why are you putting one next to the teleport point that already has the ability to access the depot? Like, huh? That just doesn't make no sense. But I don't know. Like, if people repair them. I don't know if it's like a meme or like, you know, if people just don't know that they can access their depot from the teleport point or what. Like, I do not get it. It makes very little sense to me. But it is what it is. Okay, so I think that's everything I gotta do in Valley 4. So let's jump up here and, take care of my base and my credit, from visitations and stuff. Um, and then I guess we'll start in, Jingyu Valley in Ling, because that's where the daily is. So we'll do that. Yep, that's the plan. Took a second there. Alright, let's see here. Glue exchange ended 07. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. And clue 1. Okay, I'm missing a clue 5, but you know, all things considered, that was a good amount of clues that I needed that I acquired there. That was kind of nice. I'll take it. Holy, 2 people with the assist on my funny weapon EXP room. Fog. Nobody wants to assist me with my operator ones though, huh? I also got assists on my growth chamber though, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's like everybody who visited during the clue exchange, so I guess that makes sense. Just run through here, see if anybody's got like gifts, like Estella. Hello, Estella. Do I get a thing? Ooh, Jin Sao infusion, that's pretty good. Jen, do you still need trust?
I almost didn't see you, Enmin.
You literally said hi to me when I passed by earlier. What do you mean you didn't see me? Why are you lying?
For me?
Wow. Alright. Oh. That's not what I was trying to do. Thanks. Hello, last rate. Thank you for... Ooh, refined bug pills. Damn, that's pretty good, too. You have anything? No? Okay. Oh boy, Catcher's giving me things. He probably wants me to give him things, too, but I don't, like, have him upgraded or anything at all. Nor do I have any plans to ever use him, so... You know, it is what it is. Alright. And now we jump to getting credit. Those were both my assists, Smile. I mean, the thing is I know that they weren't. Because, first off, I could see who they were. One of them is the person whose base I'm in right now. And the other was, the person whose base I'm going to next, I believe. Actually, it might have been somebody else with a Rossi profile picture. Might not have been, I don't know. It was one of, like, the 3 of them. Or, well, I guess 2 of the 3 of them. But still, point is I know it wasn't you, because I can literally see who it was, and, you, had Haven't logged into the game for almost a month. So, I don't know about that one. Just putting that one out there. Speaking of, are you like done with Enfield, or do you plan on like checking out the new update next month? That's just a wondering thing. That's not meant to be like peer pressure or nothing. I'm just like curious. 26 days, it was me. Yeah, exactly. Alright, one more. When mood is depleted, operators will leave their work area to rest. Wowee. Red bolides. What the? That's not a rare material. You can kill me. That's not what I asked. Unless they rework the gacha system, which has come up twice now. Yeah, dude, I would really love if the gacha system was different. I want to use my base to produce the weapon stuff, like weapon materials, you know? Like, that's what I want, is like, I want to use my base to produce weapon materials, and then potentially like trade those weapon materials in like the arsenal or something. Like this fucking, the gacha system bullshit is bullshit. So like, I'm with you there. But yeah. BRB got a shower. Alright, fair enough. I hope you have a good time getting wet. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, like, also, like, I also didn't get Razi on this banner. Like I said, I'm hoping there's gonna be enough Arundum. That's not worth the refresh. I'm hoping there's gonna be enough Arundum in this new event that, like, can get me another 10 pull. Because right now, I'm sitting on 3,400, which is, like, not a terrible amount, right? And if I can get to 5,000 from the event, like, I can potentially get a 10 pull in. Which I'm probably not getting to the guarantee, but, you know, I at least want to, like, try. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. This is advertising the new stuff that's coming. That's the login bonus. They have not put out the version update preview or the event calendar for the next month yet, though. Supposedly, it's coming out next week, but it's not in the news yet, so I can't look at it. Although actually, now that I think about it, you guys can't see when I click the news here, can you? That's a thing that I learned once upon a time. By once upon a time, I mean like a week ago. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's a weird thing. You guys can't see that. Because it like opens a browser in the game, and for some reason, I guess that it like counts as like an overlay. And since my OBS is set to not capture overlays because I play Steam games, you know, on stream sometimes, so like you generally set your thing to not capture the Steam overlay. But because the browser window is an overlay, you guys can't actually like see that shit. So yeah.
Administrator, may I
No, you may not interrupt my processing. Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, we're gonna go here. I don't actually know what area the daily is in because it automatically reset my tracker to the other mission instead of the mission that I actually wanted it to be on. That I clicked track, but then I went and did deliveries, and oh no, that just screws the whole thing up. So, you know, there goes that, I guess. But sniffle. But yeah, actually, as I'm passing by this outpost, I'll show you guys what I mean about like how my stuff is set up over here. See how like I've got like all of this piping over here with like these bridges and going to like these two like things, but then I've also got like this piping coming from over here. I was like, I can fix this with a couple of conduits and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna probably touch that up later. Also, Fiona just yelled at me about the robots, so I guess I know which area the robots are in for today. Because, yep, it's these ones here. So I guess I'll not take the zip line over there, because the other two are in this direction. Those turrets sure are being noisy on that thing. Alright, that's my daily done. Which means I can collect this now for fun. Yay. Fast level up. I got a box. Yay. Alright. And then one last recycling station to take care of, so I get to come up here and go over that way. Good old diving board that you can't use as a diving board because you can't swim. Unlucky. But also, that collection node over there is the one I was referring to earlier, where I say, like, I see an easy stash pop up over there a lot. And it's like, I feel like that one makes some kind of sense, because, like, it'll be good for, like, the collection thing. It'll be good for the people who are, like, here, like, for the first time or early on, or, like, when they're doing, like, the Bamboo Woods quest the second time, so they don't have, like, all of this open yet. Right? It's just a kind of a good place to have, like, you know, like a stash set up there. So like that one makes sense, right? It's also like decently far away from all the teleport points. So it's like I get it. I understand the placement of it there. It's the ones that are like next to the TP points where I'm like, why? I wasn't trying to hit the relay pole. Trying to switch maps, man. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird like that, that's all. Whee. Wouldn't let me collect it for a second there. I don't know what that was about. I had to, like, step towards it, like, 2 extra times. Alright, and then we'll start by the depot node. And then we'll make our way up. Okay. On over here. Pack goods. This crap. Wuling, Chubby Lung are the best. Alright, well, let's go into the recycling station. That makes my job easy because, recycling station is also where I am trying to go, to finish picking up my, like, daily runs here, so... You know, that does bode pretty well for me, if I do say so myself. I do not mind that, I do not. And this fast route is also all routed for me, so... I get to go nice and quick through town and everything. Whoosh. I still remember the one time I was doing a delivery, and I got to that zip line there, and I saw a zip line down there in the plaza, and I was like, what does that do? Cause like normally when you go up these stairs, it changes your camera angle to like focus on like the bell and stuff here. So I saw the zip line, and I was on that zip line, and I was like, I gotta see if I can go to it. I also kind of wanted to see if it was like gonna link to this one. It didn't. It wasn't close enough, or it wasn't like it couldn't see over the wall, basically, right? But I went to it, and as I went through the area where it normally turns your camera, the game just crashed. I thought that was pretty funny, but that was a while ago. That one, it didn't happen when I restarted either, so it was probably like a one-off thing. But it was kind of silly when it happened, you know. Okay. So I did my daily. I did my collection. Let me TP somewhere just to actually I said I wanted to work on this outpost. So, well, actually I need to go to the hub to start the other thing. Okay, huh? I was gonna say let me TP here so I can like dump my inventory, and then I'll dump some stamina as well, but here's the thing though, actually. Oh, well, actually I gotta do this shit anyway. I didn't think about it. Can't forget that. And get my outpost monies and my my stock stuff done for Wuling. I've got to buy what do you call it? The gear crap. The artificing catalysts. Cause I've been doing a little bit of artificing now that I actually have had the materials to like get my my team masteried and stuff. I've been doing a little bit of the artificing, but now I'm out of the artificing stuff, so I need to spend some money on the frickin' catalysts for those. I mean, I already did like all of that, but sure, whatever. This. Oh, actually, do I have environment monitoring today? Up 360. Hey, that's a sellable. Holy, that doesn't happen often. It's not quite there. That's not quite there. None of those are below my buy threshold either. Freaking wooling goods, man. They're so stinky. Oh well. Uh oh. But all of the cheap ones are sold out. I don't really want to buy the expensive ones. I'll just wait for the refresh tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Because I have been doing some, I think most of my Endman gear is Artificed. Here, if I... Yeah, you can see, like, all my Endman gear is Artificed. I started on Li Feng's a little bit. I've done Chen's a little bit. I've got a little bit done on this one for Japan for some reason. But, like I've been working on it just a smooge. But now I need catalysts, which means I need more stock bills. But it also means I need like more of them to be available in the store, so like, you know, there is that, I guess. Um yeah, so uh here's the thing is like I don't actually know what I should be farming now that I have my masteries done. So what I've been wasting my stamina on is, as you can see, I've gotten one shiny trimmed metal here, for, doing the, boss fight speedrun. It's the Marble Lady one. And that's what I wasted some stamina on, uh, this week. Um, but I tried this one. As you can see, like I still need to save 16 seconds, so I probably need like better gear for that or something. Or there's like a trick to it, because 16 seconds is kind of a lot if all my characters are like full max and I'm still like not like making it. Like I don't know if there's like something I'm missing, because like I like face tanked him and stuff too to like just like get damage out. Um, which I mean like maybe if I didn't like face tank him, I could have like rotated skills faster or something. But like 16 seconds is kind of a lot, so I feel like I need like some essence etching or something to do that. Um, maybe. But this one I haven't tried because I don't like this boss. But as you can see, like I need to save a lot of time from the last time I tried it. And this one I only need to save 48 seconds. I don't even think I was trying to speedrun this when I did it. This was just my first attempt at rerunning the boss just to get, like, the original version of the medal. So, yeah. Also, I don't understand this medal. Why is getting your operators frozen by enemies a combat technique medal? I don't... What? Huh? That doesn't make sense to me. But sure. Um, but yeah, so I figure today, even though I don't like this boss, I'll go ahead and I will try to do this probably like twice, right? Because I have 200, and it's almost 40. At 240 stamina, each attempt costs 120. So I figure that's fine. But in order to do that, do I have any in this depot? No, they're all in my Valley 4 depot. Okay, well that's fine. I gotta go to the hub anyway, so we'll jump on over there and prep that, I guess. Uh, ooh, I'm a little bit sniffly. Is that gonna go? Oh, okay. I'm like, Are we good? Is like I know I'm like, you know, loading like potentially one of the bigger areas of the game here, but like you're not supposed to get stuck. All right. Uh, so now I go here, and let me get. Where are they? Wait, which are better, the vials or the tubes? I only have 4 of these. I'm gonna use these because, and I only need 8. But sure, let's put 50 in my bag for now. I'm guessing the vials are better if I only have 4 of them, but damage dealt plus 18% for 5 minutes. 25. Okay, no, the tubes are better. That's okay. Maybe I only have 4 of them because I got given them from like trust operators or whatever, and these are the ones that you can buy or something. But yeah, damage 25% damage dealt. That is basically how we make sure that we can potentially get the speed runs done, right? So this thing. Let's do it. Let's try. All right, so my time limit is what, 4 minutes for this?
Give me the front row this time.
I mean, the annoying part is like the middle phase when it puts up the shield and summons ads, right? Like that's like the really annoying part. But like, yeah, realistically, it's potentially doable. But basically, it'll spawn you in like each of these fights. It does like a little thing where it like you got the cutscene here where you walk in, and then before. Wait, did they change it? Normally. Oh, that's okay. Normally they have you sit in a spot. Normally they have you sit in a spot. I don't think that maintained my combo skill there. Oh, I failed my dash. That was pretty bad. Can that kill? No. Oh, it did. It did. That's phased. Okay. That's good. Just a good start. Okay, and now I need to find a tree. Funny MMO boss mechanics. Try to get some of these guys together so that I can knock them all up, but no running. Wow, the damage from that still went through, huh? That's kind of lucky. I don't think I have the link here, but If I can get through this without it spawning more ads, that's fucking awesome. Okay. I mean, it's good pace. It's good pace. What's up, KOB? I can't hit it yet. Okay, there we go. No, it made my leaf fung miss. Okay. Stop. I don't even know where my Chen is. I used her skill, she did not hit it. I don't... It's kind of stuck in the corner, and I don't... Something about this ain't right. It's fine. Surely. Ah! I tried to run at it, but it backstepped me. Nice laser, idiot. Oh, come on. You're really gonna not give me at that HP? Really?
I wouldn't expect
Well,
anything less.
I didn't get the medal, but I also failed to actually use my food buff, because normally what it does when you start this is it puts you like in the cave beforehand and it lets you use the buff. It does that for the marble one too, but for some reason it didn't let me use my food. This time I clicked it and it just like instantly put me in the cutscene. So that was without the food buff. And it was still decently fast. Not fast enough, clearly, but it was decently fast. But yeah, what's up, KOB? Base rotations. Got him. I gotta see, where's my... There they are. Refill those, because I used a couple. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just use them here. Well, actually, first off, how fast was that? Like... I missed it by 7 seconds. God damn it. I missed it by 7 seconds because it didn't let me food buff. Well, that, or probably because of the, like, 1 HP it lived on and then backstepped my ultimate. That also might have been it. But, point is that was really close, so, if I just go ahead and, I guess use these now, because apparently I can't when I'm actually in the fight, but I'll just boom, 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 and then we go here.
We can wishful like this.
Hopefully I should still have the food buff. But yeah, it used to put you like outside the front so that you could use your food buffs like before the fight. So I don't know when they changed specifically this one and only this one to have you automatically in the cutscene. Because the marble, when I did the marble one earlier this week, that one was still the same. When I did Radon earlier this week, like I still had time to use my stuff, but for some reason, oh wow, that hit me. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. that's phase 1. It does look like I do still have my attack buff. Good miss, Fung. I poked it a little, now I get to find a tree. And then I get to run up and poke it a little bit more, and now I have to fight ads. Oh, come on. Stun it. Hit it. No! Oh, that's so bad. That attack is so slow. Get it before it summons? Okay. That was definitely slow because of the attack phase, but maybe it's fine. I have to wait for it to go invisible before I can hit it. Okay. I have been shot. Ow. Why is it over there? Stop jumping around. There we go. Trimmed metal. Nice.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Now that's what I call a real
Okay. So there we go. That's the trimmed metal for that one. I do have a bunch of stamina potions. I guess I could like attempt some of the others, but for now I'm out of stamina. So like, you know, I got my shiny trinket. So like, that was the goal there, and we did it. So cool. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, maybe we'll attempt the other two after some of the other stuff I've got planned here today.
Good rest. Sharpened blades make up for lost time.
Edge. Hell yeah, look at that. That means I can add it to this now, which is kind of cool. I guess I'll have to do one for Wan Yi as well. At some point. Which means maybe I'll have to take out the Crate Master ones. Or maybe some of the trimmed Umbral Monument ones, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's the 500 repair one that goes. I don't know. If I'm gonna have all 4 of these, though, I do need to make some room. But for now, this is fine. Because we'll just put the next one I get there. And that'll be cool. But alright. So that's that. We got our funny, shiny looking metal. I still have a power boost for like a minute. Look at it. Look at me shine. But yeah, I guess now let me go start the new event thing. Because that's the other thing we're here for today, is to start whatever the hell this is. Which is just another person sitting in the hub. There seems to be a lot of those, I guess. The last one was shitty movies. What do you have for me? Hi. I'm Clara. I'll be your instructor for this survival training. Okay. The purpose of this training is to familiarize you with Valley 4 so you can handle anything that comes your way. Aren't I already familiar with Valley 4? I mean, we finished the story here. Like, is there really anything more to, like, train me on here? Like... Little Dodge didn't trick me. There really are hidden perks to being a frontier training instructor. What does that even mean? Submit more implications when I get back. Hopefully I can be instructor for a few more sessions. Maybe. Sure. I'm an Enfielder. I do Enfield stuff. Exactly. That's the second time that I've gotten that dialogue box. I'm an Enfielder. I do Enfield stuff. Good. Now, before I forget, this special training is divided into multiple sessions that become available on a regular basis. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to be able to do all of it today. I kind of figured that much, but at least some of it will be open. They're super fun and packed with surprises. Previous stage, previous stage, previous stage. Locked. Okay, so we've got the first 4 to do. Then I guess the other 4 we'll do some other time. This one makes the big scary noise when you click it. I like it. And this is probably just complete all of the things. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so we have the first 4. So yeah. We might as well do the first 4. So I guess we're just fighting stuff.
I hear Ridgenium singing.
This just says the poison lingers on the ground even after they die, which is like, I mean, that isn't that how they already worked? Oh no, they're actually like spots on the ground now, instead of just like the steamy, smoky stuff. Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Time strikes quick.
Those guys sure did blow up. Oh, okay, bye, Chen.
That was incredible. I'm fired up. We make a good team.
Yay! That's some perfect humor.
I got spat at. No, I did not, Chen. I was too busy fighting that other whatever it was. I saw that one, though. That was, like, pretty okay. I'm out of stamina. I can't dodge.
Very professional move.
These things are level 15, by the way. No wonder they all die in, like, one hit. Here, do that. That'll be fun. I guess the point is that the hard part about it is supposed to be the goo.
We make a good
and not
team.
like the enemies
One sec,
themselves.
just need a quick
But
readout.
okay. Wait, did I get rewards for that? It said exit space, but it didn't give me the stuff. But I killed all the dudes. Oh no, okay, I'd just claim rewards afterward, I see. Sure. Fine. I mean, it doesn't look good for the amount of Arundum I'm gonna get out of these, because it's only 200 per, and if I'm getting 4 of these done, that means I'm only getting 800. So I'm still gonna be a little bit short on my ability to pull Rossi. I might be able to do it like tomorrow, but I wasn't exactly planning on being in Enfield until reset, you know? I kind of wanted to play some like OG Arknights at some point. You know? At least that was the idea. But what am I looking at here? Use explosives to defeat attacking enemies, predict supplies. When killed, fire mist or a genium slug pulls in nearby enemies. Okay.
I hear Ridgenium singing.
Oh, I only get to be Endman now, huh? My other team slots are locked. Oh no. Whatever will I do? No, not the robot! That guy blocked my shot. Holy crap, them dogs are fast. What the hell? Why did they... Okay. The hell was that? Just one. Nice.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
I'm teleporting. Oh, that missed? That missed too. I can stop them from teleporting if I hit them fast enough. That's interesting.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I missed the dog? What? Okay. I didn't even see when that thing came in, unless it was part of the other round, but... And I just, like, missed it? But I thought I had wiped the dogs. I wanted to keep that barrel. Oh well. Unless there's like a second line that I don't know about. I mean, I got that group pretty easily. Like, I get that these aren't supposed to be difficult, but like, you know, that sure was just like I pressed T a bunch of times, and apparently there was a dog that I didn't see that got through, and it didn't even really matter. So like, I don't know, man. Plus 200 though. I mean, plus 200 is plus 200. When acid originium slug alpha reaches the floating originium, it explodes to deal massive damage. When killed, the creature also pulls in nearby enemies. Uh-huh.
Give me the front row this time. I want to be the first.
I mean, that's a pretty big explosion radius. So I guess the idea is, like, you get them to not do that, but if you kill them, like, then they'll pull in and...
A blade unsheathed. It's light unleashed.
Cut the shot. I'll do the rest.
Yay! That's
Yeah, okay.
perfect teamwork.
Purity reigns true. Yeah. Very professional move.
That move of yours was incredible.
That was incredible. I'm fired up. Strikes, quick.
It doesn't, like, pull them, like, all the way across the map, but it, like... It still has, like, a good range on the pull. But, like... No, none of that. Sure, do that. Nope, no explosion for you.
Time, strikes, quick.
Everyone okay?
Victory loves preparation.
And that's it. That's all there is to it. You just beat up some guys. Does not seem very difficult. But again, I guess that's not really the point of this event. It's just like... Actually, I don't know what the point of this event is. Just to give you stuff, I guess. Because it's like, Umbral Monument is like the high difficulty enemy challenges stuff, so I don't really know, like... what the idea with this one is. But whatever.
I hear originating.
I don't know. This is another I'm gonna throw bombs at things level, I guess. So I suppose I'm gonna throw bombs at things. That seems to be the idea here. wrong button. I don't like the vantage point there. Give me on like this rock. Yeah, that works. Oh. Oh. They stopped for a bit there. Oh, poison cloud. That's cute. That one's dying to the other one's poison cloud, and it's gonna make another poison cloud. Incredible. I don't even have to do anything. This stage just wins itself. What the hell? What the fuck is that?
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? That guy not stop and put up his extra defense? Oh no, that was the one with the crossbow.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Alright. And that one actually managed to teleport. You also can't actually throw these this fast when they're not on infinite supply. It like takes a second before it lets you. So like, it's not even good training. But okay. Sure. What is the purpose of explaining how to throw bombs at enemies? It's only useful like basically like once in like the entire game anyway, and I already did it a long time ago. Subsequent missions not yet unlocked. 'Cause it was like the ones like literally in this area. There's like this section here. There's like a bomb thing that you can get like here. And you can blow up the enemies that are down here. While you're also there's crates to blow up in this area. It's like that's like the only time where that's like remotely useful. It's like, yeah, you can make bombs and stuff, but if you're close enough to an enemy that like if you throw a bomb at them, like a bomb that you make, right? If you're close enough to an enemy, you throw a bomb at them, you'll just enter combat, and then you won't be able to throw any more bombs anyway. So like, what the hell is the point? I don't get it. But, oh well. Okay, it was still yelling at me up until a second ago, but now it's not. This is definitely yelling at me, though. That's a lot of stuff. That's good. It's the last day of the week. I finished my weeklies. Honestly, not even bad. I got 300 random for that. Is that enough? No, I'm 300 short. Or, well, 230 short. I mean, technically I could use some of this, but I don't have enough of this to bring over for 210 pulls. But also, like, I don't know, I like having 69 of these. And I know that if there's a new version coming this week, that I also need to save, like, 29 for that, at least. So I realistically don't want to, like, expend any of those. I don't know. Where can I get 230 Arundum without spending this shit? I mean, I guess I'd have like 3 days left on this, and like, you know, if more of these open, right? Like, I'll have enough. Like, if these are 200 a pop, right? So like, I'll have enough by the day after tomorrow. I was just kind of hoping that I would hit enough to do it on stream, but oh well. That's fine, I guess. I guess I'll just see if I get Rossi like off stream. It's just less hype that way, you know? But it is what it is. That's all that's available for that for now. So I guess let's go clean up that outpost, because that's the only other thing that I really wanted to do in Enfield today. I just wanted to clean up that one factory. Because I got basically nothing else going on. I guess if I really wanted to, I could like fuck around with my Valley Pass factory too. Because I'd like don't need most of the Kriston stuff anymore. Because I can still use like the parts for like deliveries and stuff, but I'm like maxed out on the other stuff, which means that I potentially have like almost a full like amethyst line that I could like use for something else potentially. So like I guess I could fuck around with that if I wanted to. But like also like I kind of don't want to. Like, what's the point? If I'm like already full maxed on like Valley 4 bills like all the time anyway. Because, like, Valley 4 isn't where I need to, like, buy stuff. Wu Ling is where I need to buy stuff. Because I need artificing catalysts. I need fucking, the gear stuff to make, like, the artificing gear. You know, like, I actually need, like, the stuff from Wu Ling. Like, the money exchange and stuff. And Valley 4, like, I'm just sitting here, like, buying out the trust materials that I don't actually need. Because you can only use, like, 5 of them a day anyway. Or, like, you know, the etching stuff that I still don't know how to use yet. Because I haven't bothered, because instead I've been speedrunning the re-crises. So, like, Which I guess maybe we could do another one of those. I could try, the Rodan one again. Potentially. Actually, maybe, potentially, if the other one started the fight, like, right as I went in, potentially my problem with Radon is because I spent some time at the beginning, using my consumables. So maybe if I want to try the Rodan one, maybe I should just use the consumables first and then go into it. I could try that. Potentially. Fuck it. Why not? The time limit for this one is pretty tight, though. It's like 200 seconds. So I don't know if this one's actually doable. With what I've got just yet.
Want a piece of pillow? Mine? You're right? Quick! Give me a shout anytime and shall be vanished! It's my canister! And we come round! Yeah!
Once known, be dead.
Fight the death!
Okay, well that's phase. Decently quick, but I did use all my ults for it, so, like, you know, that checks out. Come on. Ah, there we go. Okay, trim metal. Okay, cool.
I haven't even shown you my best.
Last time I didn't make it. There were I didn't get it within the 16 seconds. This time I got the I got it within those 16 seconds apparently. So we're good. We're good. So that's that trimmed metal. Okay, so now the only one I need is Ranyi, which I guess I can do it another time, but I might as well put that on my funny metal list. Because now I've got all of the base ones.
Had my fill.
I got all the base boss medals in the funny speedrun time limit. That boom. Yeah, no, that one's only 2 minutes actually. I only have 2 minutes for it. But doable. So I mean this is probably also pretty easily doable then. All things considered, but let me edit this, add metal. There, boom. There we go. So yeah, I guess when I get the Ranyi one, I'll have to figure out what to put it in over. Probably one of the 4 like regular trimmed metals or something, but for now that's fine. Anyway, let's go to Wuling and do my outpost here. Cause that's the thing I wanted to do next. I ended up doing a little speed run of Rodan there, just you know, for the metal whatever. Anyway, but you know, I actually just want to like make some conduits and fix up my water lines here. That's kind of like the thing I want to do here. So I guess that being said, let me make some conduits. Are they in these? No, they're not. Okay, so they're in like miscellaneous then? They're not? What? Huh? Oh, they're in depot access? That doesn't even make sense. They don't access the depot. Whatever. I need 2 of these and 2 of these. I'm not gonna question it. How am I doing on my bottle backlog here? Not even bad. How about this one? Well, actually, it would be this, right? Oh, wow, that one's still got bottles. Like, actual bottles. That's kind of impressive. See, you can see one of these, like, I actually already kind of have set up the way I want it, is like, boom, there's a conduit, boom, into a splitter, ta-da, right? Nice and simple and easy and clean. One of these is just gonna go to this uranite thing, which is probably just gonna be this one. So I'm probably actually just going to go ahead and, why is there uranite in the, oh no, not the conveyor belt, the pipe. Thank you. Let's get rid of that. And then this pipe can just go to that thing, and that's fine. But like you can see, like this just goes into a conduit, and then that conduit goes over to there and feeds those two thingies. So I kind of want to do the same thing here with these. Is I'm just gonna have this. And we're gonna have it go to a conduit. And then this conduit is gonna come out like over here somewhere. How about like there makes sense, I guess. And then one tube is just gonna go that's the wrong thing. Go. Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I guess you need to be in this mode, and then this is bulk instead of stash, or whatever. Just that down one spot. Facility is not placed along with the logistics direction. Please reorient the facility. What? What does that even mean? Oh, is it saying, like, you can't move the conduit because it won't stay connected? Wait, like, actually?
Well,
Wait, that's
Chance
goofy.
Swordman-
Chen, shut up. Okay, I guess I can't do this like this. Yeah, that disconnected it. That's wild. Okay. Oh, hey, they fixed this. Oh, what do you know? When I first made this pipe, it was not connected to this fluid pump here. Like, this hill, like, kicked up this pipe, and it was, like, up here. Like, where my head is at the top of my jump. But it was still considered connected. Which, I mean, it was kind of funny, but, you know. But let's get rid of this crap. Because that's the point, is I'm getting rid of this crap. Not the transport belt. Okay, and then I also need a pipe splitter here. It can't be directly on the thing, so That's fine. It can be a little bit ugly. Just the tiniest bit. I mean, that's a good amount of water. That's moving through the pipe. That should be good. For both of these, that should be producing at a normal rate now. Oh yeah, look at it go. Okay. Alright, so that basically should put my Gironite production here back at normal speed. So now I've gotta do up my Jinsao infusion here before I run out. Taking me out of AIC mode just because I leave the funny rectangle. Were they in O-axis? Okay. Facility cannot be placed on regional boundaries. Oh, that's okay. This line here is outside of the outpost, I guess. That's curious, but alright, fair enough. Nice. And then we'll bring this over to here. And we just place the outlet there. But now I hit X instead of Z, that's why. And then I need another pipe splitter. And then one end goes in here. Why is that? Shut up. Pipe control port. And the other one goes in here. There we go. Why is it not exporting? Well, I guess that makes sense, but I don't have an extra iron line. I have an extra copper line, but my copper line is the one that's working more efficiently right now, which that's not great. But yeah, so now I've got my conduits set up, I've got my pipeline set up, and all of the extra shit is like hidden, so I don't have like a ridiculous mess of pipes anymore. That was kind of the goal there. Like I said, I do have a copper line. If I wanted to, I could like pull it out of here. I could move like the sand leaf stuff over a little bit. Like put that there, I guess. And I could have another copper line in here. But I don't know. I mean, the thing about that is like if I produce another thing of copper parts for this, then my bottle line would be inefficient, right? Because right now, I mean, like, this is full and everything, but this is one thing every 2 seconds, but this only produces one copper bottle every 4 seconds. Or, well, technically, I guess it's like 3 seconds. because of how often it's being delivered copper from this. So I guess, like, theoretically, if I, like, pull another copper line from this, I could have, like, half of it go into this molding unit. And then, like, half of it go into parts, and then, like, that would, like, theoretically even it out. But that doesn't sound very good. But if it does theoretically even it out, it might be worth doing. Because, like, I'm getting maxed out on Yazen solution in my filling units anyway. I don't have an iron line because Wuling only has 3 iron lines, and I'm using all 3. Right? Because I'm using 1 each for here, and then I'm using 1 for the Zircon in my main base, right? So like I literally can't use more iron unless I wanted to, like, end up with the meta storage problem again. Which I guess I could, because I haven't been using the meta storage transfer shit since I reworked my base, but at the same time, it's like 1 more iron line provides me with the same problem as the copper line that I would put in here. Is like, if I make extra parts to try and make this more efficient, then I'm not producing enough bottles. So I could, like, split the line half and half, and that might even it out, but it would be kind of really ugly. But also, I only have room for 1 extra line in this area. And, like, am I really gonna put in a depot bus for 1 line? That doesn't seem very good. So, yeah, I don't know. I might just be lazy about it. Might just not. The other thing is, if I put in another copper line, I would need to probably split this pipe. So then I guess if I were putting in another copper line, I would have, and, like, having it deliver to this molding unit, what I would probably do is I would probably put in another set of conduits for this pipeline, and then have it come up, like, over here, so I could, like, deliver the water to there and there without too much piping. Which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, I guess. Is it even worth doing? I mean, it would get me more Wuling dollars. I do need more Wuling dollars, because this is the stuff that gets you the Wuling dollars. Aside from the batteries, which I'm already basically producing as fast as I can. So, unless they decide to give me 4 more forges. If they give me 4 more forges, I can produce batteries a whole lot faster. But I also don't want to put too much effort into this, you know, right now, because if there's going to be a new update coming out this week, we're probably getting the large capacity batteries, right? I would guess. You know, since the last update came with the standard capacity batteries. And, like, I don't know how the recipe changes for those, but, like, I'm fairly certain we're probably getting them. Which means I'm gonna have to rework, like, my entire base system anyway. So, like, why would I put the effort into changing this now when I'm gonna have to probably change it next week or the week after, whichever stream. Well, it depends on how fast we get through the story, I guess, next Sunday. But last time I said we were gonna get through the whole area and then do the base. We did not get to the base. So it's probably going to be 2 weeks from now when I restructure the whole thing. But even still, if I'm gonna restructure the whole thing in 2 weeks anyway, it's probably not worth fucking with right now, right? Like, I could, but, like, I don't know. I put in an extra water line. It's probably fine. But yeah, I mean, like, that's basically everything I wanted to do in Enfield today. I think. So, yeah. I mean, that covers it, right? I mean, like, I put in my funny little conduits. It didn't quite make it to 5,000 a random for the Rossi pulls. I'll do them probably tomorrow. I mean, because if I'm 30 a random off, realistically, tomorrow the weeklies refresh. And I'm assuming, yeah, the first goal on the weeklies does 100, and if it has complete the thing that I did today, right? The survival training. If it has complete a survival training stage on the weeklies like it did this week, which I'm guessing it probably will, but I just do this stage tomorrow when it comes out. Then like between that and the weekly, I should have enough, and I'll do a pull for Razi, and I probably won't get her, and then I'll still be sad, but you know, hey, whatever. That's life, I guess. Should have pulled for Surtur weapon. Or maybe like Tong Tong weapon or something. Actually, I still can pull for Tong Tong weapon, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess Rossi didn't show up for me though, so I guess like instead of developing my fire team like I thought I was going to have like Rossi on this team with like fun damage, I guess I'll just develop my cryo team because like I actually have these units. The problem is I just like I don't have Yvonne or Tong Tong's weapons now. Unless I get Rozzy tomorrow. In which case, like, then I'm still gonna do that instead, but I don't know. Either way, my main team actually has all of its masteries, so I might start working on a second team. I don't know. I mean, I still need to do weapon stuff.
Still waiting.
Because, like, I mean, I still haven't been invested in the weapon system at all. Because I fucking hate the armory, and I hate how you get the fucking things. And I also haven't had the stamina because I've been working on the masteries to do any essence etching. So, like, yeah, I don't actually know how this shit works. Like, at all. But it looks kind of like it works kind of similarly to, okay. What about this one? It works similarly to artificing, it would seem, but I'm not sure what the, like, I don't know how it works. But I have enough gel to, like, guarantee this one. So, like, that's kind of fine, I guess. Except this goes all the way to, like, what, +6? Yeah, it's +6 for this. I'm only missing one for the combative, though, because I don't have the ability to get these 4 unlocked, it would seem. I don't know what the difference is. Because it says you can get it all the way up. But, like, I don't really know how. I don't know. I don't know how essence etching works. Maybe it has something to do with this. Yeah, looks like it. I don't have any other weapons, though, to raise the potential for it. But it does look like if you did, like, that is what the potential raise does. It's the third ability. It unlocks the third ability. So I guess that checks out. But yeah, like, realistically, this essence, I think, is the essence that's supposed to be good for Enderman. I think. So, I mean, like, agility, physical damage boost, and then, like, this triggers off of the combo skill. Right? So, like, this one, I think, is supposed to be really good, but I have no idea, like, what to do for these three. Like, you can see, I don't even have it. Their essences at all. Do I have more of these? No. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. That's a system that, like, I should probably, like, fuck around with. But, like, I don't know. I just don't care for the weapon system that much. Because I think it's bad. And, like, you know, other things were higher priority. So I don't know if I'm going to want to do essence etching for my other three, like, main party teammates first, or if I'm going to want to, like, start raising a new team first. But that's something I get to decide, like, after tomorrow, basically. Because, like, it'll basically be determined by whether or not I get Rossi. So there's that, I guess. But also, does anybody know, since I did get the dossier off the Rossi banner, I'm gonna be pulling, like, the next one, at least to probably, like, the like, free 10 pull, probably. Unless it costs me a random, in which case maybe I won't, but I can probably do it between, like, the dossier 10 pull and, like, the login bonus 10 pull and stuff. So does anybody know, is the next banner Mifu or Fangyi? Which one are we actually getting first? And also, are we actually getting Mifu? Because I see, like, because, like, they haven't put up, like, the new stuff in news yet, but, like, when you go here and it's like, this is very clearly Fangyi, right? Like, we're clearly getting her, but next is Fangyi. Mifu is mentioned later on. Okay. Fair enough. Because, like, it's fairly obvious we're getting her, right? I wonder if we are gonna get, like, Mifu. You know, like, when that's gonna happen then. But yeah, I mean, like, this game is very, like, one character at a time, right? That's why I, like, you know, like, this week, 2 weeks was Rossi, right? The 2 weeks before that was Tong Tong. So then, like, so Fangyi will be from, like, Friday onward or whatever, and then somebody will be 2 weeks after that. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just like, so I guess maybe we'll have some pulls for her potentially. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. What was the question with the dossier? Honestly, I don't even remember. Because I was yapping about how I got the dossier from Rossi, so I'll probably pull at least up to the free 10 pull on the next banner. The question I think was, what is the next banner actually Foggy, or if it was someone else? But uh, but yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm getting to the guarantee here, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, I suppose I'll see later on, like, if I manage to get Rossi tomorrow off of that 10 pull, that would be fucking awesome. But it's probably like not gonna happen, right? Like, I mean, chances are incredibly low. I mean, it's just a 10 pull, and like, I don't have a guarantee at all. So like, you know, but I don't know how many resources I'm actually gonna have left over for like the Fongy banner. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, I think, I mean, like, I don't know. I did my little outpost thing. We did a couple of speed runs. We got some cool medals. I mean, look at them. And this one I got earlier this week, but like, we got these two today. That one's kind of good. You know, I did however much of the survival training, which, I mean, again, I don't really understand the purpose of that event. Like, it's not like a difficult event or anything, but it's also like, I don't know, they're not like interesting stages. You know, it's not like they're like the Delver or the Cryptic stages are at least kind of interesting to like run around and explore and like see what they're about, like what the gimmick is. Like the cleanse and rinse, it's like you get to you know, spray water on stuff. That's kind of fun, right? Umbral Monument is like, you know, it's challenge stuff. The survival training, I don't know what this is, what the point of this is. Like, I just, sure, I guess. I don't like. It's just stuff for the sake of stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, we did all of it that's available at the moment, so I think we're done with Enfield for a little bit. So I think I am gonna take a bio break, because I could use a water refill. And then we'll jump over to OG Arknights, and I'll do my dailies there, and then I've got an IS run that's kind of giga. So maybe potentially we can get that going online. But yeah, I'm gonna take a bio break. I highly suggest that you do so as well. And we'll do Arknights when we OG Arknights when we come back. So wow.
Arknights.
Alrighty. Obviously, I'm sure you guys could tell that I was kind of returned by me changing the game and stuff, but now that it's actually up and on screen, hello, I have returned. It's me, I'm back. But I have gone and refilled my water, and pre-roll ads should be off for the hour, so back into OG Arc Knights we go. Hello, Suzu. Alright. Sacred Realm. Shit, I wonder if I could get the Triforce there. Call me Ganon, I'm on my way. Maintenance. Alright, yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, if there's gonna be a new event, I don't know if this game is supposed to be Tuesday or Thursday, but if there's gonna be a new event, you know, this week, then what's this? Why is this yelling at me? Oh, because I just, you know what? Sure. Why not? I just acquired it. Why not? I'll equip it. Sure. But yeah, if there's gonna be a new event in this week, then, you know, the maintenance for that also does not surprise me. Also, remember how Friday I thought there was gonna be another guaranteed top operator tag. The one only said that it was going to guarantee like the 5-star. Look, I got a top operator tag anyway. Isn't that cool? It wasn't guaranteed or anything, but I got one. And then I couldn't decide whether I wanted a sniper or a medic. Although actually healing has more than just medics. It's like it has Shining Nightingale, Saria, and there's a 4th operator in there. I don't remember which one. But the point is there's some extra ones in there. But it appears that the thing has given me a sniper, so we'll take a top op sniper instead. We'll see what we get. I'm pretty sure none of the top op snipers that I have are max potential. Arketo. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't mind that at all. It's pretty good in IS, so like, you know, I will take it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure any of the snipers that you can get from recruitment are not max potential for me. So like any of them would have been useful. And I think on the healing tag, the only one that wouldn't have been useful is Saria, I think. She's max pot. But I think everyone else that I could have gotten would have been okay, right? Because it would have been my last pot for Shining. I think it would have been something for Nightingale. I don't think it's my last pot for her, but maybe it was like pot 4 or something. I don't know. Where is my Nightingale? Oh, there she is. Oh no, that would have only been pot 2. Okay. And I don't remember who the other 6-star healing op that you can get on recruitment is. But, it's somebody. But instead we get DP cost -1 for Arketo, so... Cool. I'll take it. I will take it. So that's neat. And then I guess the rest is just like normal, typical doing my dailies type stuff right now. Because I do have to do those. Resources received. Alright, fine. Like, I guess I'll do my clue exchange even though it's like 2 hours late, and it's gonna like probably screw me over tomorrow. Though probably not, because I'm probably not gonna have the clues for it. But you know, whatever. Surely it's fine. Do I have? Nah, I guess I'll hold on to those. Alright, it's not a new week yet, so I don't have credits for that yet either. And this is still Tin Man, because I'm still trying to get like the last like 40% of his trust up or something like that. Keela, so I'm looking for Proviso. There we go. Realistically, I guess I could replace Pybeak as well, because her morale is a little bit on the low end, but it's fine. Alright. Training Nightingale, sorry, come Tuesday, Kelsey. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not Tuesday yet, you know? So, at the time that I picked that tag, it wouldn't have been her. It might have been Blemmy, though. You might be right about that. It might be Blemmy. If she's in recruitment. I think she should be. I don't see a reason why she wouldn't. I feel like she is. So, yeah, that sounds right. It's probably Blemmy. Was the fourth one that I was thinking of. Because I remember there being 4 when I looked up the tags, because like I got top operator tag. I'm not gonna like not look it up, right? But you know, it's been a while. It's been a while. And then here. I did it. My Crown Slayer now has all of the masteries that I want her to have. Very cool. I need to open up my funny little document and mark that as done. Yay. Oh, and next we get one that should be reasonably doable because it's a 4-star. I'm finally getting around to regular Gavial. Holy, regular Gavial, everybody. Medic. 45%, 50%. What is this? Oh, it's 45%, but only if it's a wandering medic. I'll just use Worf. Generally, I think the skill for base Gavial is skill 1, right? So, yeah. That'll be a nice, easy one to do over the course of the next 2 days, though. I like when I get around to the 4-stars. Because, first off, it provides a little bit of a nice break where I can actually, like, do an operator up over the course of, like, 2 days, and I don't have to, like, sit here and stress about, like, materials or whatever. But also, you know, it is nice because it feels like I'm making quick progress, because all of the 4-stars on my list are, like, positioned such that, like, they're, like, at interims, right? Because there were just less of them that I needed mastery on than, like, 5- and 6-star units. So, like, you know, getting to them always feels good, because it feels like I've hit a break point, you know what I mean? It's like, for instance, like, this set of 4, from 4-star to 4-star was, like, last time I worked on, like, Utage, and then, like, when, like, I worked, like, in between Utage and Gavial, like, I worked on 2 5-star guards, and then I worked on Exia alter 2 of her skills and 2 of Crown Slayer's skills. So like, you know, getting the Gavial feels like, you know, I got a lot done, right? If that makes sense. But then like between Gavial and the next 4-star that I'm going to be working on, which is Matterhorn, which, you know, maybe I should have swapped those two. Maybe I should have done Matterhorn first, because if the Keurig event is coming this week, maybe I want Matterhorn done, but oh well. But like between Gavial and Matterhorn, you know, I'm gonna have Thorn, like 2 of Thorn's Altar's skills to do and 2 of Chongyue's skills to do. Then maybe I'll actually finally have a reason to bring my own Chongyue into these IS runs, instead of only like relying on him if I already have like Sui sibling stuff going on. But you know, and then I've got another 5-star guard and a 5-star caster as well in between them. So that's also going to be a heck of a group. After that, it actually calms down a little, though. I've only got 2 more 6-stars where I'm working on multiple skills for mastery after this. So like the rest of them are I'm just doing like 1 skill at a time. So hopefully that'll alleviate both some material pressure for me as well as like some like time pressure on making it through the list. Because there's definitely still a lot on the list that I need done, but yeah. Actually, can I see once I get done with Gavial is what, line 30 when they start at line 5. So when I finish Gavial, I'll have 25 done, and then from Gavial to the end of the list is up to 75. So that's another like 40 I'll have left to do, but there'll be less of them. Yo, Zopneem. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, it's very much appreciated. I hope you had a good stream. I was playing Enfield for a little bit, so currently I'm sitting here doing dailies, but I was, as you can see, I'm sitting in my mastery room. I was just yapping about my mastery progress. Since, you know, for those who are not familiar with my whole thing, since my niche is thematic knights, which basically just means that I take units that fit a theme set for you know, whatever event is being done. Most of how I gauge my progress in the game is just by working on like random operators masteries. So I tend to gauge that as like my main form of progress in the game. So I was yapping about that a little bit. But yeah. So if you're curious, you know, about that, rewind the stream a little bit, and if you don't have stream rewind, Twitch Prime. Nah. No. But yeah, no, it's basically I have a big fat list of like masteries that I go in order, and I'm just like checking off the list, you know, as I do my masteries and stuff. And I was just yapping about it because I'm currently, as you saw as you came in, I'm working on Gavial, who's a 4-star. And my where I'm working on the 4-stars are like breakpoints in the list, essentially. So currently I'm at a little bit of a breakpoint on my list, which as you might have heard me mention as you came in, but I'm at like basically 25 operators done out of like the 75 that I have set up to do on the list before I go and remake it. Which, I mean, like, that's pretty good. That's a third of the way done. Which, you know, has also taken me about a third of the year. So, you know, theoretically, I'll be done with the list by the end of the year. But, as I did mention, though, there are, a lot of masteries on the upper section of the list that I've been working on that, like, were, like, multiple 6-star skills, so it's been harder to get the materials and stuff for that. And in the bottom portion of the list that I'm coming up on now, there's a lot more, like, I'm only planning on doing, like, one skill for a particular operator, you know, at that particular time. So it might be a little bit easier to, start pumping through them. I might be able to be done by, like, October or something. But, to jump to the other topic, that I just brought up, so, for instance, for this next event, it's, you know, a Kerag event. We're getting, Silver Ash Altar, we're getting Prominence Altar. It takes place in Kerag. I'm not counting the Ryan Lab involvement stuff because I'm mostly just focusing on Kerag stuff. So, the squad that I set up for on Friday, is this. This is my, like, Kerag night stuff that I'm gonna be taking through the new event on Friday. Which, as you can see, I mean, like, yes, Harold is Victorian, but obviously he was the boss of the previous Kerag event. You know, he had played, like, a major role in, like, the Kerag Victorian, like, politics and stuff. So, like, and also he's the only healer. So I might need him, because I needed him for the previous Kerag event. So you know, I'm bringing him. And then Leto, who is related to Arctos, who is one of, like, the big 3, like, Kerag politics leaders, you know. So, like, you know, by all means and for all intents and purposes, yes, she is associated with the Ursus student governing group, and, like, the whole shenanigans with them and Chernobog and whatnot. But for all intents and purposes, she does fit the Kerag theme, as basically a citizen of Kerag. So I will be using her as well, even though she's not leveled up, so she's E1 max instead. But Leverboy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your ducklings and your time in the pond. But this is basically the idea that I run with through, like, most events is like get me a team that's gonna, like, sorta fit, you know, give me operators to use that, like, fit the theme, or potentially if I need to expand that a little bit, maybe that appear in the story. But most of the time it's just kind of like give me like the idea of a region, and, like, I kind of run with that. But what it tends to mean is that I spend a lot of my time upgrading a butt ton of operators because, you know, you never know when I might need to run, I don't know, Bolivar Nights or something. Are we ever gonna get a Bolivar event, like, actually? Because, like, I feel like that's the region that I have, like, the least knowledge of the operators on, simply because I've, like, basically never used them, because there's never a Bolivar event. Don't actually answer that question, by the way. Because the other thing is, I do tend to stay very, very light on CN spoilers. So I appreciate, you know, not being told things super far in advance, because for me personally, I feel like knowing what's coming, you know, like, so far in advance just kind of ruins the hype for it, poisonally. So yeah, I mean, like, there's some stuff where, like, you know, if it comes up, it's, like, unavoidable and stuff, but I do try to stay away from it at least a bit. So, like, you know, I knew this event was coming for, like, 2 months, and it was like, yeah, you know, like, it happens, whatever. And And there's like some stuff that I've been spoiled on in the future, but like I would prefer to not yap about it as it stands, right? Fitting the narrative theme, yeah, exactly. Doberman would finally get used. You're right. Like if I were to cook up Bolivar Knights, I mean it would be like Doberman, Cantabile, Techno. I guess La Pluma and Tequila count. So like, right? Because like DeSalis is in Bolivar. So like probably them. I don't remember. Is Black Knight DeSalis, or is Black Knight or DeSalis Bolivar, or is Black Knight Rimbilliton? I feel like I remember her being Bolivar, but I might be stupid. No, she's Rimbilliton. Okay. I could use like Lutenata, right? Isn't Lutenata from Where even is Lutenata? Hello? Am I blind? Oh, she's all the way at the end. That makes sense. Yeah, Lutenata's Bolivar. Could also, who else would end up on that team? Is there a sniper from there? I don't even know. Oh, Gray. Right? I mean, he's Rhodes associated now, but isn't he from Bolivar? Yeah, Birthplace Bolivar. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not anti-air, but you know, we count it. A sniper is a sniper. Right? Like, actually, where's Acid Drop from? Columbia? Columbia, yeah. That makes sense. I think that's the only one that I would get for sniper. So I guess my anti-air would be a little bit weak because it consists of like Techno, and that's kind of it. Also not sure if it's just on my end. Arknights has an orange tint on my stream. Yeah, it's because on my emulator I have the blue light filter turned on. But that's because I get fucking, what do you call it? Visual migraines. So I tend to try to have my lights dimmed and stuff. But yeah. I do try to keep a little bit of control on that. So yeah. But that is why the game is a little bit orangier. Is he understandable? Yeah, I would hope so. But yeah, I mean, like, it's a reasonable question to bring up. Is just like, you know, that's the reason for it. I think, like, you know, it I don't think it's that far-fetched of a reason to have, you know. Oh, actually, isn't Honeyberry Boulevard? Are you Rimbilliton? No, you're Rimbilliton, aren't you? Yeah, you're Rimbilliton. Ah, who's a medic from Bolivar? Surely I have a medic on this team, right? I'm going through this theoretically, as if we're actually even, like, getting a Bolivar event. Like, yeah, right, man. Come on. now. I don't think I have the option for a Bolivaran medic. Well, that's unlucky. Right? Because, like... I mean, I know Pholinix at Core Rhodesy. Where's she from? Ursus. Okay. Well, no. Guess not. Yeah. Okay, so the team would have no medic. This would be not the greatest of teams, huh? I would definitely struggle if they decide to do a Bolivaran event. I would definitely be in some trouble. Is there like a medic defender potentially then? I mean, certainly not, but yeah, that would definitely be a tough one. Cause you get Lutenata, but like, and like, I mean, like, I guess if you have Lutenata and La Pluma and they both have like self-healing, maybe you could get away without the medic. But that would be kind of tough. Spot? I mean, that could be the option. No, he's Sargon. Is Asbestos from Billington? Okay, Eli's a Sarkaz, but I don't know where she's from. Sargon. I guess that makes sense. I mean, she has the Ankh on her shield, so, like, it makes a lot of sense, actually. I mean, Durner's Colombian. Yeah, I don't know. Bolivar event might be painful. Cause like, I'm gonna remap this Trust Squad anyway. When it comes to the Kierag event, regardless, right? So like, so the characters that I know that I would have access to. This is just for, you know, we're just theory crafting. We're just building for fun, right? You know, so we would have Lutenata. We would have Gray, and then we would have Techno. And also Gray. Because why not? I mean, Gray twice. And then you would have... Gray Sparrow, right? Yeah, she's Bolivaran. And then you would have Oberman. Is that it? I feel like I could probably open like a wiki page or something and find out. Let's go Arknights wiki. Bolivar. What am I missing? Oh, Caper. Well, that would be pretty good. That would definitely help the anti-air, actually. So I guess there would be that. Where is Caper? There is Caper.
やっとやりごたえのある仕事を持ってきてくれたのね。
Who else? Oh, right, Tequila La Pluma. I forgot her. I don't know why I forgot her, because I mentioned them, like, explicitly, like, twice. But I forgot her anyway.
え、任務に行かないとなのかな。え、任務に行かないとなのかな。
And yeah, that's it. That would be, like, the whole team. Because I'm looking at this wiki page, and it's like, I could theoretically also bring Cantabile, because she's listed as Rhodesy, but she's Birthplace Boulevard. So I could bring Cantabile for a Vanguard. And according to this website, it actually says Pogdenko was born in Bolivar, which I did not know, but is apparently the case. So you would also have Pogdenko. Just have the absolute Pog meta unit U official. I don't know if I'd even want that one. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, a stun is a stun, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, like, sure, she doesn't she, like, also stun your own units? Like, yeah, she stuns all the enemies around her, but... like, doesn't she also stun your units? As well as the enemies? Although 7.5 seconds is a pretty good amount of time. I'll give her that. So, like, you know, honestly, I mean, not even bad. But the problem is like, you want her to give, like, the... well, maybe you don't care. I was like, you would maybe want her to get the regen, right? Because, you know, lack of a medic and stuff. So you'd potentially want to make use of the regen, but then if she stuns your entire team for 7 seconds because you're just trying to get regen, like, that's pretty bad. But, like, maybe you just don't care. Also, this says place of birth undisclosed, so I don't know how accurate the wiki is, because, like, the whole thing about, U official, like, you know, is, like, it's not, like, actually explicitly stated where she's from. It's just that, like, Tequila and La Pluma recognize her, right? So theoretically, she's at least spent time in, De Salis. But, like, we don't actually know that she's from there or anything like that. So I don't even know if she would count, necessarily. This is my favorite streamer. Oh, you like Lily Pichu, huh? We don't need inspiration. She's supposed to be solo clearing. I mean, honestly, if you can figure out a way to solo clear with U official, more power to you. Because, like, I mean, like, you're basically just playing a zero op run at that point, which is only doable on specific stages. So. But yeah, I don't know that she would actually count. So like, I don't know. Unsure. Very unsure about that one. But yeah, this basically would be the entire Bolivarian team. Which I mean, like, honestly, I mean, it like I said, it lacks a medic, but I mean, you could use Podenko's skill 1 to heal like the people that would like need healing, and then like, I mean, La Pluma and Lutinata heal themselves. So that's kind of fine. It's a little bit of a shame there's no 3-star for Doberman to like help out. I mean, we know that Beagle gets injured in Bolivar, but I don't think she is like... Oh no, she is from there. I was like, I know she's associated with it, but I don't know if she counts. So maybe we'd also bring Beagle. Right? And then like we could have Doberman Beagle set up in a lane because Doberman has the 3-star talent. Right? So like that could be the lane with Beagle in front, Doberman behind, and they'd like hold the lane, and then like Lutinata would hold the lane or something like that. I don't know. It wouldn't be terrible. I feel like you could definitely get away without a healer here. If you like bring Podenko on heal skill. Cause I mean like the thing is like realistically Cantabile, you know, you're dropping and then you're retreating her and then you're dropping her again because she's an agent, right? Like I said, La Pluma and Lutinata, they heal themselves, you know, because of their classes. Techno has summons, so enemies would be focusing the summons over like her and stuff. So depend on like how much AoE there is in the event. But then, like, also, like, and Tequila doesn't block enemies, he's just, you know, he's a liberator, so, like, he just stands up and attacks them after he charges up for a while. So realistically, like, if you get, like, a small group of operators in, like, Podenko's skill range and have her on skill 1, that's probably enough healing. So I would say it's probably not even that bad that there's no medic for this squad. It probably wouldn't be that bad, yeah. You gotta take Doberman module, put her in the range tiles for max efficiency. I mean, yeah, I mean, my Doberman's not, like, leveled at all. So, like, if I were to do this squad, like, I'd potentially want to at least get Doberman and Lutinata to, like, E1 max. But like, even then, I don't know that this is happening anytime soon. Something that I have been spoiled on that I've heard is coming that I'm very worried about though, is I've heard that there's a Minoan event in the works, and that team is even more sparse than this one. Because that team is literally just, Perfumer, Dorado, Palace, Conviction, I feel like I remember there being 2 more, but I don't remember who they were. Vulcan. Vulcan. Yep.
仕事に専念させてほしいな。
I think there was one more. What am I missing? Who else is Minoan? Cyraka? That, I think, sounds right. That does sound like the one I'm missing. But I don't think I have her leveled. No, I don't. Which again is this gonna be a little bit tough. If there's gonna be a Minoan event anytime soon, and I you know, if like this is what I'm working with, yikes. But I will say, just based on this, I would make a swift judgment call and say, you know, because they're my rules for my funny niche, right? So like I get to you know, adapt them from time to time. For this particular event, what I would probably say is, well, hey, look, Vulcan is basically acting mother figure for Kyobe, whose character is also vaguely based on Cerberus, which is in this universe a Minoan myth. So I would justify bringing Kyobe. Right? And that's how I would probably say, like, we're getting through that event when we get through that event. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one because yeah, this is basically all I got for it. So, you know, that will definitely be an interesting event for sure. Apparently, Croissant is also Minos. What? That doesn't make any sense. She's PL, so she's like Lungmanite, but like. Place of birth Minos. Oh wow, look at that. Huh. Yeah, alright, count it. I'll take it. Why not? I mean, I guess, like, she is a Forte, so, like, that, like, sort of, kind of checks out, but, like, not really. Though I guess, to be fair, the PL crew gets around, right? Because, like, Texas is originally Syracusan, and, like, Exia is obviously from Laterano, and, like, Sora's from Rimbilliton. You know? So, like, sure, why not? Croissant's from Minos. They're all over the place. You know, like, sure, you know, like, it kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, like, they're a logistics company anyway, so, like, it makes sense that they're kind of, like, running around everywhere, right? So, like, sure, why not? Yeah, Croissant's place of birth is Minos, though. I did not know that. I did not know that. Which, I mean, that's fair. I don't claim to know everything. But, you know, I do tend to remember a bunch of them offhand, though, which is, I don't know if I should consider that an accomplishment. By the Vulcan logic, we can take PL now, trust. I did kind of abuse that already in the past, back during, the first Syracusan event. I did not actually have a lot of Syracusans raised at the time. So my squad was, like, very incomplete. But since it was the first, like, Texas event, right? It was, like, Texas Altar Penance, like, just came out, right? I was like, yeah, so since, you know, I'm not doing this whole event with, like, basically just Texas and Lapland, and since PL is very involved in the story anyway, I'm counting them. So I did. But yeah, my Syracusan team was not very developed at the time, and for that particular event, that was a rough one. I ended up getting actually very carried by Roberta, because she was the only one who was tanky enough to hold the I forget what they called them, but the like the guys that would spawn when like the bar maxed out. You know, the aggro bar, the Archosaurian like hitman guy. I don't know what they're called. I can probably find out though. Actually, I could go here. How far down do we have to go to get to events? That's Dorothy. Oh, wait. These guys. Shadow silencers. Yeah. Or just silencers, I guess. Yeah, the blood debt thing. Yeah, when, the asset liquidation, or whatever. That whole mechanic. When these guys spawned, Roberta was the only one I had who could deal with them. And by deal with them, I mean, I would put the modeler on her and give her the funny shield and the extra defense, and she would live, like, 2 hits, and I would sit there and hope that, like, my Shamare doll and, like, my, like, Texas stun and, like, my Exia skill would be up in time to, like, burn through them, otherwise I was cooked. It was definitely a bit of a toughie, for sure. But I mean, like, hey, I mean, I made pretty good use of Roberta for that event. It ended up being, like, basically the reason why she ended up being, like, a higher level than most of my other 4-stars at the time. Because I leveled her to module level for that. And at the time, like, I didn't have most of the other 4-stars at module level yet. So she definitely put in her work, for sure. Funnily enough, I haven't actually done her module yet, but I'm very slow at working on modules, so, you know, shut up, Stream Elements. Or actually, maybe don't. That channel does probably need some help. But, you know. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting event for sure. I mean, nowadays it'd be a lot easier because I actually have, like, you know, a bunch of my Syracusans, like, leveled. And, like, now that, like, Vulpes is out and I have, like, Penance and Texas altered and stuff, like... Oh, okay, thanks. Okay.